right, we are set up for a solitaire game of Black Sonata. Solitaire hidden movement and deduction game. About 30 minutes to play. I'll read you a little bit of the theme here and discuss how we are going to accomplish the goal. All right, so the story. The identity of the Dark Lady of Shakespeare's sonnets has eluded scholars and historians for more than 4 centuries. In Black Sonata, you will pursue the elusive lady through the streets and alleyways of Elizabethan London, catching glimpses and whispers which may yield clues to her identity. However, not all the evidence is clear. You will need to sharpen your wits if you are to finally unmask the Dark Lady before she slips quietly from the pages of history and is lost. So our aim is to acquire enough clues to deduce her key characteristics and confront her before she escapes for good. If I can catch and unmask her, I'll win the game. All right, so I already set up the deck here. There are 8 ways to set it up. They're just going to go alphabetically. I am at the bottom here. I started with A and worked all the way through the alphabet. I can then cut the deck wherever, doesn't matter, just to change up where they start. I will then do a normal game, which is 2. I put the 2 up there so you can go through the deck 3 times. And this says where the lady is going to be starting. So that symbol, I can mark down all the symbols on the board with that cross here, here, and here. Those are her potential locations to start. I'm going to start right here, try to play a little zone. So where I start, I get the location of that area, which is East Cheap. There it is. I'll just put those up there so you can see them a little bit. And now we will find which card of these is going to be the Dark Lady. So I'm giving these a shuffle. Mix them up a little bit. I should probably do that under the table. Do it a little better. All right, and I'll just take this one. And I have to find the matching suit of that. So the Dark Lady is right there. Matching suit. I will go ahead. There it is. That will be there. And I'm going to put all the locations on top of that, because I will not get to see that card unless I visited every spot on the board. And I'll shuffle these cards up again and put the mask on top of that. I am trying to earn these clues that are here by doing an action of finding where she is, because she's going to do her turn and then I do mine. So the way that works is we have the first spot that we go, and now she has moved to a house location, and then it's my turn. So I'm going to deduce where she went. So she could be here. She could have stayed here. I'm doing the harder mode so they can actually stay in the same spot. It makes it a little more challenging. They could be here, and they could be here, because they could move from there to there, there to there. Could have stayed here, or stayed at one of the other spots, like right here, because it still has that house. So there's 4 spots that they could be. I do want to move around a little bit. So, it's not a bad move to stay here, but the better move is to go ahead and go to a different spot that has equal chance. So I'm going to go to Cornhill. I will take this card, saying I have been to Cornhill. And now let's see what she does. Okay. They did not go to the place I was, because there is no tree there. So they either went there or there. There is no other spot they could have reached that has a tree. So I'm going to move, and there's lines here that says where I can move. So I'm going to go ahead and move to Cripplegate, get that card, hope that I see a house next. Cripplegate, there it is. If I do see a house next, I could search that area for her, and I'll show you how that happens. However, I do have only like a 33% chance that they're going to go there if it's a house, because there's a house here and there, and they can both go there. And you notice that's 1 out of 3 chance. But I will take that risk to show you how that works if that happens, and it did. I'm not surprised. It seems like I run into this a lot, where it forces me to this decision. So I only have 33% chance of success here, but I'm going to go ahead and take that risk. What I do at this point, I put the deck here, I get one of these fog cards, which I should shuffle right now because I don't know that I did. And I put this behind that top card. That will help me shield where she went next. I don't get to see it. I'll take this card and the location that I'm searching, which is Cripplegate. I will flip it and flip this. And if I see the lady in my magnifying glass, that means I did find her, which I got fortunate and I found her because you can see that she is there. That will earn me a clue. This card here is discarded, which is unfortunate because then it will become a fog card and I won't know. I'll lose essentially a turn of where she went next time I go through the deck. But the good news is I got a clue. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these and find out a little bit information. So I have this acorn looking symbol here, and it's saying one of these symbols matches that. So that is handy information. I'm just going to stick it over here. Let's see. I want it in the camera view. There we go. We'll keep it there. So only one exists. And you can see there's spots where there's two that exist, which is super helpful. And there is spots where 0 or 2, which is super tricky. So we know that one and only one of these exist. A heart. One of these pens. And these ring. One of those exists. If I find one, I can discount the other two. All right. Now we move on. Based on the number of clues that we have, which is only one, we go through the deck one time and go ahead and reveal. Coin. So I found her here. That means she went here for sure. I could stay there and hope she comes back, but I would rather go to St. Paul, hope that she gets the cross, because then I'll have 50-50, and it will be a new location for me. So we know she's there. I will take a turn and go here and hope that I see a cross for a 50-50 opportunity. I do not. She stayed there, and I'm going to get that St. Paul location as well. That's part of the reason that I kind of move to different locations when I'm stuck, because it does help to cycle through those when applicable. So she stayed there. I will stay at St. Paul and hope I see a cross again. I do. I have a 50-50 chance that she is at St. Paul. The other 50% is that they're at Bishopsgate. All right, so I will take that risk and see if she's in St. Paul. I will take one of these, slide it into the deck, grab that and that, flip it, and yes, my 50-50 was good. I now lose this card. I get a second clue, so a good start. My second clue, 0 or 2 of these are correct. All right, well, good to know. 0 or 2, huh? We know it's not that and that, but it could be one of them and this. Interesting. All right, I will put that aside. Can I keep that? There we go. So now I cycle 2 cards because I have 2 clues. 1, 2. So now there's kind of a mystery where they're at. All right. Tree. So she could have reached here or here with that tree. Those are the only options. Okay. I am going to go here because I haven't been there. Blackfriar. Okay. Next. A cross. So they're probably here or here. They're definitely there or there. I kind of want to move up to get that as well. So I'm going to move up and hope that maybe I see a tree or a cross again. I get to take this card because that's where I am. I have 5 cards left to get this one, which is necessary to win, really. Okay, next. House. So that they did move, or they stay the same if they were here. So here's an opportunity. There. and here. Where did I put the rest of those? There they are, off the screen. Those are my 3 places. I haven't been to Shoreditch. I will go. I'm gonna go to get to Shoreditch and get that isolated one. All right. They went to the beer. That helps me because that's the only spot they can reach. So I know where they're at. I am tempted to still go up here, but the smart money is to go here, really. You know what? I am going to go here and hope. Well, then if it's coins, I'll still only be 50-50. I will go here. Maybe not the best move, but that's what I'm going to do to get Shoreditch. And now let's see if it's going to be coins. Yes, it is coins. So I would have been in a 50-50 situation because I don't know. All right. Now I will move to Bishopsgate, which also helps me because I haven't been there apparently. Get that card, and hopefully I see a cross. That'd be nice. I don't, but I do see a house. So the only 2 options here is this or mine. So I will search for that 50-50 chance. So I'm searching at Bishopsgate. I have to get one of these to hide, to conceal the card underneath. Take that, and see what happens. Yes, that lines up just fine. Awesome, I'm 3 for 3 there. This card is discarded. I succeeded that. I get another clue. That's awesome. Sometimes the luck is with you. All right, now I got 0 or 2 again. So more deducing. Well, again, I see 2 here that are on that card, which only has 1 correct. So the only thing we know for sure is one of these, exactly one of those appears. I don't want to think too hard now because I don't have concrete info here. This could be throwing us off. It could just be a 0. None of those appear. In which case we eliminate all 3 of those, but we can't do that just yet. We know one of those exists. That's the only thing we know right now is one of these symbols exists. Exactly 1. And on both of these, 2 symbols exist that are on this. The only problem is we don't know if it's 0 or 2. Okay. I am not in distress yet. I will lose if I run out of fog cards, but I'm not in danger of that. I really want to concentrate on getting to these towns. So I will want to work my way down here because that's where all 3 of them are. That's going to be my goal right now. Okay, and now we have 3 clues. So we're going to go through 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And again, you're not looking at these. I could have showed it to the camera, though. Should have. Well, there's a lot of opportunity. They could still be there since they could be anywhere, really. 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right, they could be any of those crosses. So I am just going to go south like I wanted. Boat. So here, here, or here. And I'm going to London Bridge to knock off one of my towns, one of my areas. Okay, let's see where they go. The Mask. They're here, here. Okay, they're in one of those 2. They wouldn't be up there. So I'm going to go here, Southwark. I only have 1 town, 1 area left, and that's Liberty of the Clink, which is over here. And see where they go. Beer. So they are with me. They are definitely with me. They are here. I will make sure of that. If I get another clue, I will put this fog card underneath this. Trying to do it on camera. Okay. Take this card, and I am in Southwark. So flip that, confirmed that yes, that is correct as we thought. That's discarded. We get another clue, but we're going to have to advance the deck 4 times, which is fine. I don't mind. All right, next clue. Another 0-2. It's going to make me think. Oh, another 0-2. One of those has to be a 2. Oh, man. 3 of those have a heart on them. Well, we're going to sit here and think a little longer when I get this card, because then I'll have 5 clues, and I'm gonna want to solve at that point. I'm going to want to take a stand on something. Okay, so now 4 clues, 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You guys know a little bit better where they're at. But I have no idea, so I'm just going to mark every boat. And that leaves me no choice, really. I want to go here. I get this last one. I can reveal this. Okay, I have 1. I know 1 that's on here. I was really hoping for a 2. That would have been awesome, but they probably don't do that when they're the same suit. All right, so I have 1 correct here. I have 1 correct there. I mean, it could be the ring. 1-1, that would only tell me the ring. I don't think it is. I'm going to eliminate the ring. The crown has made no appearances on any of these. I'm going to eliminate the crown. So I think this is 1. This is 2. Nope. That's incorrect. Ugh, bad. This is the part you have to think. No, I mean, it could be. That could be correct. If I do that, I bet that's 0. In which case it would be no. Ooh, this is tricky. So this has a 1. I've already fulfilled the 1, which eliminates the ring. I already have eliminated that. And the heart. I have the 1 here. I have the 1 here. I have the 2 there. I'm thinking this is a 0. So I will eliminate this, which gets rid of the... Ooh, it can't be. It literally cannot be because I only have 2 of these options left. I could not eliminate both of those. Ooh, that really throws me for a loop. So I have to reform what I'm thinking here. So I'm going to scratch that thought. And you can pause it here if... hold on, let me hold that. You can pause it here if you want to deduce with me, because... And what we're looking at is the acorn. And I'm hoping you can see all these symbols now, because I am going to pause. I don't want you to sit here and just listen to me breathe and talk this out. And I will come back when I form an opinion on what this could be. All right, I didn't want to leave it off for too long because I've totally switched gears. I went under. Now I'm trying out that this is a 2 and this is a 2. These 2 do have 2 in common. I've slotted those. So we know it's not the music. We know it's not the pen. This has 1. And that 1, the only one it could be is a crown, because that hasn't appeared anywhere. This one has the heart, which is good, because I need 1. This one, I was thinking chalking up to 0. So this is a potential. And I literally just went over it one time quickly before I start resumed filming, and I wanted to go over it with you on camera, because this is one possible solution. I don't think it's the only solution. I don't think that's true. I just think it's a possible solution. So if one of these is correct, ring, ring. No. This might be the only solution. Let's go with this one. This is correct. I'm going to go through another scenario. Let's say that's the correct one. Then the other one would have to be, I actually think it would be, did I already do this? I think I used a ring last time. This one's 0, 2. That one's 0, 2. You know what? This might be the only solution. I'm going to go with it. So I have to find her. Okay. Right now we don't know where she's at. She has moved to cross, though. Put her there. There. She can be anywhere there's a cross. There's none where I'm at. I'm going to play zone right there and hope that I see one of these symbols. I do. I do see one of those symbols. And that's the only spot she can be. So I'm going to see if we won or lost. We lose if I reveal this and this is incorrect. I have a decent feeling that I'm correct, but I'm not 100%. I've been disappointed before in this game where I thought I was pretty solid. Okay, so I have to first search that area for her, and instead of getting a clue card, I will try to solve their characteristics. Okay, so I'm at Blackfriars. I will throw one of these. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that because the next thing is the round. So it actually go behind that. That's fine. Game's going to be over anyway. I got this. Let's see. And normally this would flip to 1. It would go to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alrighty, moment of truth. I'm incorrect. Oh, wait. I'm correct. Okay, I'm incorrect. Sometimes I forget that I have to flip the other one too. All right, so I got that part. Here is the moment of truth, if this is correct. It is. That is correct. Okay, so I deduced Lucy Morgan. All right, that is the Dark Lady of this game. I did win this game. I have an expansion that actually makes this harder. And I'll show you some of these cards. So up at the top, this if you play with these, and they're alphabetical, if you pick the number 2 area of the top, you actually would discard this card because it has a little hyphen right there that says this card isn't used. But if you're in here, you just fill this into the alphabet. You can go A to Z or Z to A, whatever, or Z if you're Canadian. So the bottom here says that the lady can actually stay in the same spot. It just adds a little more difficulty. The expansion, do I have it on the table? Is this it? Yeah. The expansion, the Fair Youth, it has modules. I looked at it last night. Different things. It's supposed to make the game even harder. So if you want to see me lose, maybe I will record another solo play with a module or 2 from this expansion to make it even more difficult. All right, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed and got a feel for how to play Black Sonata. We'll catch you next time.